curious in that stuff from the story you're talking about. So, you got possessed by a sacrificed lich. Never heard of a lich before. So, what happened after that happened? He just grabbed you and poof, he died.
I mean, I thought I was supposed to tell the story up to that point.
Yeah, he's just... No, this is a tavern talk, so this guy's curious to talk about. And you can talk about your story anyway.
Well, like, we don't know what happened after
No,
that.
this is... You talk about last session.
Okay, so...
In character.
Yeah, so we were in the cavern, the tomb, and we had to collect a bunch of insignias, and we went to the king, the undead king that was being partially controlled by the lich, and he wouldn't let us pass without all of the insignias, so we had to double back, and we kind of tricked the king's minions into giving us the rest of the insignias, the emblems, because one of our party members happened to acquire the king's sword, and so
He took the king's sword.
yeah, I didn't see it happen, but he stayed behind, and he came back holding the rusty sword.
He looks towards
And
Avi.
we convinced-
He looks towards Avi, and Avi just shakes his head with a smile on his face.
Yeah, it was pretty brilliant. It saved us a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's... Wow, this is incredible. So, look at the... Wow, I haven't seen this crowd big ever. Your stories have definitely brought the crowd of the town here. Now, quick question, though. That little girl, though, that was on the altar, who was she? Like, where did she come about all of a sudden?
So, once we got past the king, there was a lot of treasure in that room there. We had to ignore it for the time. And the final room, there was about five or six skeleton guards and the lich. And there was an altar where the little girl was lying with some spectral daggers ready to kill her. And, Kirkwall over here behind you did a really heroic move and just ran right in, took a couple hits, and saved the girl in a flash.
And then Big Boy right there tried to kill him.
The lich had a lot of like mind controlling type spells apparently, because he got one over on Osgob and he started chasing after Kirkwall here, and that was our main line of defense was these guys. So it was me and Euloran kind of facing off against the lich after they're weakened.
Very, very interesting. Well, thank you very much. Was the girl safe, though?
Yeah, well, she wasn't harmed by the spell, by those daggers.
That's good.
She looked fine. Yeah.
So, at the moment this happens, a person that's familiar to you walks into the tavern itself, and this is where Avi, introduce your character, what she looks like, and describe a little bit based on what the party should know. Or would you want them to know?
All right. Pretty much, Avi is half-elf ranger, and she is pretty much known as a local hero from the village that she stays in. After taking care of a troll, everyone just sort of kept her there, and she was warmly welcomed. And I have brown hair, blue eyes, pretty tall, about, I don't know, 5'11", and...
Yeah, pretty tall.
Shut up. It's taller than what I am.
Osgorb's about 15 feet.
No one asked you, orc. So, long story short, she has a very modest lifestyle. She just tries to do what she can and tries to be good to people that are good to her. So yeah.
The door opens after she walks in, and sure enough, the men in the tavern, all that stuff, turn their head in that stuff, looking at a lovely looking woman in that stuff, and finds out she's also a half-elf. She walks in confidently, "Don't touch my models!"
I'm trying to turn him for you. So, Nick, have you noticed if you hover over the drunk civilians?
Yeah, I know.
They have.
I saw that. Hick, I love you, Daisy.
I love you, Daisy.
And you see this one just trying to wave at you and all that stuff, just trying to get your attention, and you.
Looks like they're all trying to wave at you.
Yeah, they walk while you're walking down the middle and that stuff. You get with your party that you have partied with, that you have been a part of for a good amount of time now. That you had to take care of some business or whatever, and now you're able to enjoy yourself. So walk on in, and what do you want to say?
Oh, well, that's
for
a good
one, I
start.
fell
She's
down.
drunk already.
Drunk.
Yep, I'm already drunk. Well, don't tell me that you forgot to mention that she was the daughter of the Aslarian king.